hit the club. We've been mobbing all day.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
19, Charger, 19, Stephanie.
Throwing out to the left, cut! And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. And you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
From the gun, Mayfield. Down the field, Evans has it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
Run.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, alert 33. 180. What's that?
Shotgun got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Going after it from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready, ready.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Coconut. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Red. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 1-point game. Jackpot Leslie on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180. Stop.
Baker now from the gun. Look at that power deep left side. Wide open downfield. Got it! And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
49ers 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Come on. Come on. Hit. 76. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Air it out on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Kings! 180! Pistol. Watch out!
Here's Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Alert! Watch out!
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hey, alert 30.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's going to push one deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. It's his running back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first-quarter looks have his name all over them.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
On the ready.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Mustang 19. Get it. Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Taking a deep shot here. That one connects. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Podlesny tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He gained 15 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Pointer, 20. Regular. Hey, alert.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kings. 180. What's that?
Throwing again is Baker. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
180.
Baker now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
180.
3rd and long, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
On the jump.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
19. Here we go. 9, Panther 11. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll run here on first down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offense to the line for second down.
Ready.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left.
70. Ready.
Second down pass play coming. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Craft roll 80. Ready.
Back to pass on first and 10. He's rocked, that ball's free, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
60, Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Let go.
Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. All set to go now from the 35. On first down, they'll run. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Another carry for him. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
180. Run. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. That's completed right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Escapes the pocket. Completed to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Set. What's up?
First down, here's Baker. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. 180. Done.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 21. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
60 Eagles. 60.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. A great effort not rewarded. That punches the crossbar and bounces backward. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Real. Alert. Stop.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Pistol. Set.
Baker now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
That's taken on the 7. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Ready.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Trying for the deep ball. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Regular.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Catch made left side by Palmer. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Up, 180.
Here's Baker. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Point it right. 180. Run.
Third and long for him here. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
7 Pirates. 10 to 60. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. Conlesny now to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that? 20. What's that?
Mayfield will look to throw. Down the field. Evans has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Good. 180. What's that?
Throwing, Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
What's that?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll throw to start the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We've got enough down and out through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
19, Tiger, 19, come 19, come 19. Ready?
Looking in the air here. And this is lofted deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. And he gets this down near the 30. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Dropping back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Ready, break.
At the 16-yard line.
Go.
Throwing out to the left, caught. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. Podlesny now to add the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180. Stop.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Kings!
To throw, Mayfield. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
42. Buccaneers 35. Pinheiro set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
Here's the handoff. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send it down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. 70 Lions. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
2nd down pass play coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Crouch.
Pass play now. Hits his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 35 on the pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Quickly out to the right. Complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On the jump.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
19, let's go. Ready.
Design quarterback run here. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Then he's 2nd down.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Complete on the option. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Check out.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Only 1 yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal from the 2.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Tight end motioning right. They're going to throw for it on 4th. Has it in close. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
First call here coming from the shotgun. A give now from the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Fred Warner.
Okay, ready?
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. Cut near the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180. Hurry, hurry. Watch.
Baker now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
He has the first over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Taking a chance to the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
180.
Throwing again is Baker. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Kings. What's up?
Here he goes, third and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And